Hey guys, so just coming on with a little video, kind of like a clip video of the things that I've been working on over the last week. Um, I was so sick, and you could probably hear it in a couple of my videos that I recently posted. But I mean, I was like, this is the sickest I have been in probably a few years. I was wiped out, like totally wiped out for 5 days. I did nothing, like nothing. So I probably wouldn't have had any videos last week if it weren't for filming ahead a little bit. So when I did start to feel better and was still recovering, I just did like a few little things. For example, I ordered this 3-drawer, it's actually an eyeglass case, but I used it to store all my washi tapes. I had just these 3 left over, but they were scattered everywhere. So I had washi tape like hanging on the back pegboard. I had them throughout these little like washi tape dispensers. I had them in both of these plastic cases, storage cases. So I just took them all out, and they were able to fit pretty much completely in here. So then I had my buttons in this tiny little container, and I wasn't able to fill it anymore. I had a small bag of buttons I needed to add to it. So I just took this once it was empty, and I just filled this up with buttons, kind of roughly sorted by color. So it's able to get all my buttons in there. I was able to get all my washi tape in there. Freed up some storage cases for some other things. I think I'm going to use this one to sort my metallic bits. I have some charms and eyelets and metal book corners, and I have more eyelets and brads scattered around, so I'm going to try to sort them into this. Let's see, I'm gonna stop this and then edit another piece in here. Another thing I did this week was do some fussy cutting. So I kind of have this green bin where I just throw like printables or papers that I've taken out of books that I want to fussy cut, and I just kind of put them in this bucket, and then in the evenings I'll like be watching on my computer, sitting in bed, and just fussy cutting. So some of the things, I try to stay in frame here, sorry. So some of the things I got were from, these are some botanicals out of a Childcraft encyclopedia set that I've been slowly cutting up. So these are really pretty. And I had a little book about Hawaii, and on some of the pages they had these great tropical fish. So I cut out a bunch of these. In those Childcraft encyclopedias, there were some like children's stories. So I was able to get like some Peter Rabbit pictures. This one is a song about Ding Dong Bell, Pussy in the Well. So it's like so they're like children's rhymes. So I've got the illustration and the poem to go with it. This one too. These are on different parts of the page, so I cut them out separately. But those will make maybe some cute little tags or something. This is from Jack and the Beanstalk. Piece of poetry by Keats. And then there were just like a bunch of like interesting, think this is like rock, textured like volcanic rock maybe. Some leaves, some more quotes. There were some mushroom pieces that were really cute. I mean, they're kind of random because they were in my box randomly. They had been all piled up in there. There were all these little pieces that were like the dyeing cloth. So you have like different fruits or plants and the color that it would dye the cloth. So those were cute, and I cut them out separately. Use them in embellishments. They'll be really cute. Some fruits and vegetable pieces. This one that's got like cucumbers, watermelons and cabbage, and a wheel. Make an interesting page decoration. Some flowers, plants. So let's see, I got a bunch of these. More mushrooms. Some bigger illustrations. This was really pretty. I think it's like thistle or something. It'll make an interesting background for something. Then I had a bunch of pages that I left whole that I'll use as pages. I'll figure out what to do about that pen mark. Cover it up with something. Yeah, these were Childcraft encyclopedias from when I was a kid, from when me and my sisters were little children who didn't know any better and took a pen and just marked up most of the pages. So they're not really useful for anything other than cutting up and using in journals. I had a bunch of wallpaper swatches that I had traced an envelope outline on the back, and so I just cut them out and I'll fold them and glue them and make them into envelopes. So that was in there. And I think I shoved a bunch of them to the bottom. And this was done earlier. But yeah, there's all kinds of things that I fussy cut. Some printable quotes from the Graphics Fairy that I finally cut up. Little bits and bobs and things like that. Oh, and these are some faux postage stamps. So they're images from the Graphic Fairy that I glued them onto coffee dyed cardstock, and then I just snipped around the edges with decorative scissors. I think I used this one, a corkscrew. And some nice pockets and seed packets, seed envelopes. So yeah, that's what I've been doing since I've been sick. Not a lot of stuff, things I could just cut out while I watch YouTube. And then I even did all the organizing and stuff just sitting on my bed because I just didn't want to move anywhere. I was so sick. All right, I do have some more videos that are going to be coming out later this week. I have a Thrifty Thursday, and I do plan on doing a flip through Friday of a very one of my journals that I made very early on, and it was supposed to be a Monopoly themed journal made with game pieces and cards from Monopoly. So it's not as nice as some of my stuff I've been making recently, but you know, it was where I started. So I'll show that to you guys on Friday. All right, have a great day. Bye.